The Negro must build his own basis apart from the white man's foundation if he ever hoped to be a master builder. Quoted by Marcus Mosiah Garvey. Good afternoon. I am Ari Munn. I stand before you today to inform you on the life of a very industrious, intelligent, phenomenal woman, Mrs. Regina Anderson Andrews. Mrs. Andrews was born May 21st, 1901, to William Grant, whom was Jewish in Sweden, and her mother, Margaret Simmons, whom was American and Indian. Mrs. Andrews had pert olive-colored skin. They caused her to encounter many racial barriers, but her diverse ethnic background paved the way for her education, career, and most importantly, her major influence in the Harlem Renaissance. These are all factors that set her apart from the white man's foundation, which is the first building stage in Mrs. Andrews' successful life. Now, if you all will listen very carefully as I share with you the second stage of her building process of becoming a master builder, her career and education. Mrs. Andrews attended Wilberforce University and the University of Illinois. She broke the color barrier by becoming the first African-American female librarian in the New York public library system. She fought them for equal pay and for promotion opportunities along with the help of W.E.B. Du Bois. She was also a playwright who wrote two plays which are Under the Poseidon of Ursula Trelling and Climbing Jacob's Ladder. Mrs. Andrews was a member of the National Council for Women and the National Urban League. Now listen a little while longer as I share with you how her major influence in the Harlem Renaissance is the last stage in her building process. Mrs. Andrews played a major role in the Harlem Renaissance as a playwright, actor, and a supporter of the Harlem theater movement. Ms. Andrews participated in helping found the Creek-Wild Players along with W.E.B. Du Bois. The Creek-Wild Players was a Negro experimental theater that helped inspire and encourage other playwrights and actors to become active in the Harlem Renaissance movement. She held meetings in the basement of the library, where she worked. She also made her apartment an important place for Harlem Renaissance intellectuals. In conclusion, Ms. Andrews was set aside from the white man's foundation by her diverse ethnic background, career, education, and influence in the Harlem Renaissance. Ms. Andrews accomplished her goals despite of the many obstacles she came across. In the words of Wilma Rudolph, believe me, the reward is not so great without the struggle. Thank you.